It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Okay, you're not going to find a quarterback that will tell you it's not easier to play at home. It is in the playoffs. But the crowd is on your side, no travel. I think equally every quarterback will tell you there's nothing more rewarding, more fulfilling than going into somebody else. He's got that chance today.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
First down, Broncos.
Nix off the play action. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. And that is now 16 for him on the year. Throwing on second, Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. Fights his way through a tackle. And he didn't pick up here, manages that 9 on that second down completion. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing here, Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Denver.
To throw, here's Nix. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
42.
Nix now to throw. Catch made right side by Coleman. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. 3rd and long for him here. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's going to gain a decent bit here. 7 yards on the play, but still well shy of what they needed. As that brings up 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Anytime you go on the road and you could put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024 out of year. It's Michael Penix Jr.
Well, here we go, Kate. That good old adage, a good old question of rust versus rest. Yep, his QB and his buddies, they all had the week off. They're rested, they feel good. But will they be rusty? This opening series, a big one to get them in rhythm.
At the 25-yard line.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Could not get away from Zach Allen.
28-yard line.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
To the air with Penix. That's on target to Cooper. And that will take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to be first down Jets.
Gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down.
Hall running between the tackles. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
At the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in, inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. Making touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. And going play fake with Penix. Brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 1st and goal. They're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
First down.
Penix now to throw. Escapes the pocket. And apparently he sees no other option than to get rid of it on what is the final play of our first quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Just 3-0 is our score. Here's Penix on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. And Hitt got there quickly. 2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
Throwing Penix. Got his man in the end zone. Touchdown Jets. Kenyon Sadiq scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Sanders connects on that extra point. And they answer a field goal with 7 points, and they've got the lead.
Broncos 3.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give them some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
First and 10.
So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Bronco ball carrier.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Makes the throw on 2nd. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Coverage by Bobby Okereke.
Now Nix. He's got Sutton complete. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that'll earn the Broncos a new set of downs.
A gain of 15. And the Broncos first down.
On the give, Coleman is able to drive that pile about a yard. Bobby Okereke making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking right, and he finds him. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
And it brings up 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. Going for a waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Jets get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard
This drive with Hall. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down. They go right back to Hall. And he hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He's brought down at his own.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets.
Corey Bojorquez on to punt. 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here comes the Bronco offense. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Here's Nix on 1st and 10. And he is now 8 of 10 after that last completion. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. 1st and 10 here for Nix. And he is now 8 of 10 after that last completion. He'll send a receiver left. Off the play fake. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Will McDonald. His 13th sack of the season. Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. It's this to Waddle over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Nix. And they come up empty on that 3rd down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is 4th down. Now the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And this will remain a 4-point game. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And this is going to be out of bounds, so a gain of about 13 on the play. And it's going to be a New York 1st down.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Penix. This will be caught by Cooper. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Penix on 1st and 10. 7 and 10 throwing the football here early.
Jets first down.
Checks it down to Hall. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So I'll give him, it looks like about 7. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Penix now. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
Jamian Sherwood in coverage.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. He's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. 1st down coming up.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Jets.
From the red zone now. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Intended for Kenyon Sadiq.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Jamian Sherwood in coverage.
Penix. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. Their first sack of the game after they had 3 in their victory last week.
It's now
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
a 42-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
The score,
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Returnable from the 2. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
We'll just drop to a knee here. We're going to watch as the last seconds drain away in our first half. So we have not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. action. Here's Penix. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Jonathan Cooper.
A loss of 6.
And that's the 50th sack of his NFL career.
At the 18-yard line.
Working on second down. Penix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Intended for Omar Cooper
Last
Jr.
pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Riley Moss there defensively.
They go play action. Here's Penix. This is Cooper looking left side. And it's going to be a first down as the stop is made, but not before they come through. What a call on 3rd and 16.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Jets first down.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to be good for a Jets first down.
Yards. That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
To the air with Penix. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
From the gun, it's Hall. They rally to him after a gain of about 7. That effort enough. They've got the first down.
7-yard gain.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Jets first down. First and 10 at the
Penix looking to
31-yard
pass.
line.
It's caught left side by Mitchell.
Penix's
And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
4
Got
yards
4
out
on the
of pickup.
completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down.
At the Broncos 27.
Looking underneath here for Hall. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Penix now to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Penix's pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Nick's now to throw. Sutton here on the out. And they're going to corral him out of bounds here after giving up about 6 yards on that play. Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Looking for him again, but not this time. That's incomplete. The defender made the adjustment and the hit to break it up, Brock. It's third down. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Looking to return from the 29. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. They'll start this one out with Hall. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hall gets it again on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
They run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 39-yard
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They'll run for it with Hall. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get to Coleman from the gun. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Out of the gun, Coleman. He finds space into the red zone. And they finally get to him at the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 17.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Broncos have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. They'll come up on 1st and 10. And they'll pitch it out to him. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Will McDonald on the tackle.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Back at the 18-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Jets going to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Here's Herbert on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen it.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Throwing, Penix. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, Penix. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. A risk they might not need to take here. They're staying out.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down, Penix. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on down.
Nix. Looking over the middle, finds Ingram. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
And the Broncos 1st down.
To throw, here's Nix. And he's just going to heave this out through the end zone. Incomplete. 2nd down.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Malik Mustafa on the coverage.
Throwing here, Nix. Brought in close to the 8. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Denver.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Coleman taking it straight ahead. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown.
Denver.
Jonah Coleman getting them the lone yard that they needed. Lutz gets the extra point to go. Lead now up to a field goal.
Broncos 13. Jets 10.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, only able to get this up to his 25-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gain of 11. That's good for a Jets first down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Here's Hall, the ball carrier.
Not in the time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second down coming from Penix. Outright, Cooper's got it. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple. And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Jets trail by a field goal. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Penix to throw. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And backs against the wall there. They find a way to convert on 4th down. Well, that was no guarantee, Brock, and it's a call I don't think a lot of coaches would have the courage to make in that spot.
No, I think that's right, Kate, but you also typically know what you're going to get defensively, and that's man-to-man in those short yardage situations, either 3rd or 4th.
He's not going to be able to get rid of it, so they got to him. The Jets take their first time out.
A 9-yard loss.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Pressure's going to get there, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about butt